Let's get straight to it. The Minnesota Vikings lost at home to the Detroit Lions 30-24. And the reason why we lost was because of number 12, Nick Mullens. Nick Mullens had 411 yards. And you might think that's good. But for every 100 yards for this particular game, he threw for 1 interception. So this man threw for 4 interceptions, but the worst interception was at the end. I called that throw the wobble throw. Wobble, wobble. He threw that ball. It was going wobbling all the way to the end zone. Interception. And Justin Jefferson's looking around like his face expression was a face of disappointment, a face of, I can't believe he threw that ball. It was as if he tried to throw that interception. It was as if it was a middle schooler throwing the ball to Justin Jefferson, not a professional backup quarterback. That's what it was, a middle school quarterback throwing it to JJ, the best wide receiver since the great Randy Moss in a Minnesota Viking uniform. Now, I'm going to keep saying it because that's how much respect, because he put his heart into this game. The man had 6 catches for 141 yards, 23.5 per catch and 1 touchdown. He was having a great game. Can I talk that talk? Talk that talk. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the like button if you haven't already. It's definitely going down. Big Nick Mullens, he had no zip on his passes, man. Interception after interception after interception. I know the defense did not play good. But when you give the opposing offense, which is a good offense for the most part, they can be very explosive. They could put up 40 points on you. You know what I mean? You giving them extra possessions to score, your defense can only do so much. You know what I mean? You got to stop debatably the best run game with Gibbs. He had 15 carries for 80 yards, 5.3 per carry, 2 touchdowns. And Montgomery, 17 carries for 55 yards, 3.2 per carry, 1 touchdown. Jared Goff was 30 of 40 for 257 yards and 1 touchdown. They had and Brown, 12 catches for 106 yards and 1 touchdown. They have a pretty explosive offense. We should have in my opinion, I'm not making no excuses for the defense because they did not play good. We should have probably gave up 50 points, 60 points. You know what I mean? 4 extra possessions, and it could have been even worse. It could have been worse, but let's get straight to the game. The Lions' first possession, they did anything they wanted to. I think it was like between a 13 and 15 play drive. Man, they ran it, they passed it, play action, touchdown, easy. Our first possession, this is what gave me hope. And hold on, let me get back to Nick Mullens real quick. Kevin O'Connell. I'm calling you out, Kevin O'Connell, right over there. Kevin O'Connell. If Nick Mullens starts, we will not win any more games. If that's what you want, then start him. Because I'm going to be honest with you. As a Minnesota Viking fan, there's some that be like, yo, I want to lose out so we can get like a 10th spot in the NFL 2024 NFL draft. And I understand where they're coming from. I just can't do that. I can't vibe with that right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't cheer for my team to lose. I can't hope for my team to lose. I just can't do it. So, yeah, Kevin O'Connell. Jaron Hall should have been the starter. At halftime, that's when you should have made that change at quarterback. That's when you should have made that change. I understand he threw that beautiful pass to Justin Jefferson before halftime and made the score 17-14. But come on, bruh. And then I was having hope. I was optimistic. And maybe as a Viking fan, I'm too optimistic sometimes. Because I was thinking maybe he got all the interceptions and all the turnovers out the way. And then in the second half, he's going to be balling out. But this is what happened. The first possession, Nick Mullens moving the ball, man. He threw the first pass to Josh Oliver for 33 yards. Yo, I was hyped. I was saying Skol. I was getting hyped. I was flexing like this. I was like, yeah. And then he threw 2 passes to KJ Osborne. I want to give a big shout out to KJ Osborne, man. KJ Osborne had a terrific game. He had 2 catches for 28 yards on that possession. I'm talking about the first possession of the game. And then Justin Jefferson had 1 catch on that possession for 8 yards. And Ty Chandler finished it off with an impressive touchdown. But for the game, KJ Osborne had 5 catches for 95 yards, 19.0 per catch, and 1 touchdown. Very impressive. I know TJ Hawkinson, I'm hoping he's okay. It looked like he got tackled in his knee. I'm hoping there's no ligament damage, cartilage damage, ACL, anything. I'm just hoping he can finish the season because he's having a really good year for a tight end, leading all the tight ends in catches, so I'm hoping and praying that he's good. Jordan Addison left the game, you know what I mean? And then, of course, Brian O'Neill didn't even suit up, so it really sucked. But at the same time, KJ Osborne came through, and we could have won this game. This was a winnable game. But, when you throw 4 interceptions, it's hard. You can't win a game. It's very hard. Not that you can't. It's very hard to win a game. This isn't the defense of when they had Ray Lewis, the Ravens, back in the day. This isn't with the Iron Curtain, the Steelers. That's the Iron Curtain, right? This is not the Purple Eaters, man. The Purple People Eaters. This is not that type of defense. You know what I mean? But from what it was last season with Donna Shell to what it is now, it's doing pretty good. A top 15 defense. You know what I mean? But let's get back to it. So the defense got the ball back. After we got that touchdown, the first touchdown, it was tied 7-7. We got the ball back. Gibbs had an open field run. And my boy Cameron Bynum made that tackle and made him fumble. And then my guy Ivan Pace Jr. recovered that fumble. We got the ball back. And you already know what happened with that, man. You already know what happened. He threw another interception. We couldn't capitalize on anything. We couldn't get anything going because of this man. He ain't good. He's a backup for a reason, man. He's a backup for a reason. I said that in my last video. I ain't mean this in no disrespect. I hope the best for him. I think he might be a nice guy and all, but he's not the guy for the Minnesota Vikings. We deserve better, and we're going to get better in this next year's NFL draft in 2024. That's what I'm hoping. But I don't want to just lose on purpose now. But yeah, he threw the interception. He threw it to Jordan Addison. It had no zip on the ball, bro. It's like he floated up just for Brian Branch, number 32, to intercept the ball. And then that first possession, the offensive possession for the Vikings, he could have had 2 interceptions, but he just can't catch on like that. He could have had 2 interceptions, and we would have had 0 points. But yeah, we couldn't capitalize on that. But at the end, before the end of the half, like I said, we got that touchdown. You know what I mean? Which helped a lot. And then the start of the second half, y'all. The start of the second half, I'm feeling myself. I'm like, yo, we got the ball back. We did our thing. Nick Mullens was looking good. A play action pass for a touchdown to KJ Osborne made the score 21-17 on that possession. The first possession in the second half, it was 5 plays for 81 yards. The play action pass was a 6-yard play action pass. And on that drive, altogether, I'm talking about yards altogether for KJ Osborne, he had 53 yards, man. 2 catches for 53 yards. That was impressive, man. KJ Osborne is doing his thing. And I'm happy that he got it together, because I was going to come at him. Braden Powell made a few good catches. He had 3 catches for 53 yards, 17.7 per catch. But it's just unfortunate, man, that we just had a lot of injuries, man. I'm not trying to make no excuses for the offense, because I'm tired of making excuses, man. Next man up, let's get it, man. We got the best wide receiver in the game. Let's just get it going, man. I know it's a team sport, but next man up. Nobody's going to feel bad for us, man. Nobody's going to care that you got players out. We got to go ball out and go get the dub. We at home. This is for the playoffs. You know what I mean? But, of course, the Lions get the ball. They score it, make it 23-21, and then they get the ball back again. I believe Gibbs got the rushing touchdown, made it 30-21. Gibbs is a beast, man. He didn't let that fumble deter him. He just couldn't run the ball. Man, running back position is very important in the NFL. Don't let nobody tell you it's not. I would still draft a running back in the first round or the second round, depending. If they're that good, draft them, man. Because the running back is the quarterback's best friend. Besides the offensive line, the running back is. I'm telling you, man. I'm just telling you what I know, man. Because it's factual, man. Like, the running backs help Patrick Mahomes. Even the running backs help Tom Brady. Even the running backs help Peyton Manning. Every great quarterback had a running game for the most part. I'm just keeping it real. Man. Keeping it real. But there was one penalty that I forgot what point of the game. I believe it was in the third quarter. And Ed Ingram, I believe we got like a first down or something. And Ed Ingram pushed a defender, and it was a penalty. I was like, come on, Ed Ingram. What are you doing, bruh? Nah, bruh. Nah. But anyway, yes, the game is 30-21. We got a field goal, made it 30-24. because we couldn't capitalize. We couldn't get the touchdown. But my whole thing is this, man. The defense got the ball back for us with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left. And then that first big catch by Brandon Powell. Man, big catch, man. Big catch. And after that, what happened? We fumbled the ball. JJ jumped on the ball, got the ball. I mean, JJ was all over the place. JJ is definitely the MVP of this game. Got the ball. And then guess what? It was 3rd and 27. And Nick Mullens threw up a prayer to Justin Jefferson, the best wide receiver, number 18 in the NFL. And he caught the ball, baby. He caught the ball, man. Shout out to JJ. I was so hyped. I said, we got a chance. And soon after that, my hopes, it was like a balloon just got popped when he threw that ball. And I said it in the beginning of the video. I called that the wobble pass, the wobble ball, whatever you want to call it. It was just wobbling all over the place. Yeah, in the end zone, man. End of the game. Y'all let me know. Let me know how y'all feel about this game. Let me know if we can even win another game if Nick Mullens is a starter. Let's just look at some of the stats for the defense. The defense didn't play good. We had 1 sack on the game. The sack squad is Patrick Jones. He's the only one in the sack squad this game. But let's look at the playoff race right now. San Francisco is in first. The 2 seed is Detroit Lions. 3 seed is Dallas. 4 seed is Bucks. 5 seed is the Eagles. 6 seed, because they won today, is the Rams. And the 7 seed is the Seattle Seahawks. And both their record is 8-7. We dropped down to the 8th seed. We're 7-8. And what's the next games for the Seattle Seahawks? It's the Steelers and the Cardinals. And then the next 2 games for the Rams is the Giants and the 49ers. So we got to hope they lose, you know what I mean? And we win. But we got to handle our job. We got the Packers at 8:20 p.m. on Sunday. We're going to see what happens, man. It's at home, and then we go to Detroit to play on for the last game, the finale game. So we shall see what happens, man. I'm excited for this team's future. I don't know what to say about what's going on presently. I'm going to keep it 1,000, y'all. I'm going to keep it 1,000. I don't know what to say right now. But y'all let me know in the comments below what y'all feeling about this game. How y'all feel about this team. I'm out. This is the end of the video. I truly appreciate you vibing with the bull. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. Yeah. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.